Comet and actually try to win the lane.
Jungle Shen's actually not bad here. I was thinking before he hovered it, especially with Nefiri diving in. Griffin loves to have that counter to the other jungler's playstyle when he decides to play Shen. Not quite as clear as the if Viper
was that Griffin sliding
Griffin
that away? Nicely done.
Yeah, that is really nice. Oh, Rahel in trouble.
Yeah, Rahel has to try to flash, but it won't matter. That's first blood.
Oh, here comes
and
Griffin.
Cryogen in the
this is the youngest team, FlyQuest, versus the oldest team on Sentinels. And Rahel taking some rough trades. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the young guns are coming out swinging. Rahel just wastes the barrier yet again, and Masu and Cryogen.
So when you see, and you look to your right, you see Masu, Quad, Griffin, Gakus. Bro, just know it's a free win, bro.
I love how he's like, bro, you're nervous, but I'm on your team.
Duo in lane. They can't really answer a whole lot. Rahel's at about half of Masu's farm as Hambach shows up here in the mid lane. Quad getting protected by the Stand United. Beautiful petrifying engage with a miasma right on top of it. Hambach bites off more than he can do. Tries to flash away, but it's Griffin with the shadow dash flash.
That is the Stand United shield. That is a lot of extra damage that you have to deal to kill off this Cassio early on in the game, and it's just not going to happen. There was a pretty low HP ult, so that's 300 about from the ultimate plus the Guardian.
Raz says he is once again flip-flopping. In other news, the sky is blue and the grass is green. He's hard to keep this guy on one track the whole time.
Yeah, last week he did it too.
Impact, point-blank range ulti here to just clear out the wave as much as anything.
Yeah, trying to catch Gakkos at the edge of turret range while he was poking, couldn't quite get it since that moment, and Sentinels seems like they haven't really been able to recover as Griffin arrives.
Yeah, Griffin's made his way down into the bottom lane here, finds the Shadow Dash through the Encore to lock up Rahel. Remember, there's no flash on the Ashe cause of the earlier calling. It's a 4-0 game. There's nothing left of that AD carry in the bottom lane. 0-3 and 0, 1,500 gold deficit. Let's check out what's going on in the top side.
This is what they gotta do.
Are trying to make the play here onto Gakkos. Griffin's still trying to finish up the Dragon, but does he want to use the Stand United to try to rescue his top laner? Gakkos going for the flash, looking for the outplay here. Flash over the wall from Impact, so he doesn't trade.
Who's going to be more useless, the poor Jace or the poor Ashe? Ashe at least has some utility.
Okay, we got a couple of different fights breaking out as Gakkos going to be your target down here in the bottom lane. Impact being targeted over in mid. Gakkos dies first, but Impact will join him. Top laner for top laner. The punching bags on each team take a beating.
Yeah, the thing is, if Impact's poor, that's okay. If Gakkos is poor, that's a lot less okay. Come back here and pull these games back to parity. So we'll see if they can do it here in a game that will be so...
He's about to collect even more gold by finishing off this mid-turret.
Yeah, you can see the Navori Flicker Blades completed there for Masu, so has that second item ready to go here on the Lucian. DPS potential going to be
crazy. We'll get a Mikhail's at some point in the game, and they are just going to continue attacking side lanes. Lucian's at the Dragon, not going there. Time to look elsewhere and see if you can find a play here onto Quad. They will get a tower.
Pretty aggressive by Quad trying to defend this 1v3.
Yeah, he does step up. The turret is eventually going to fall. Petrifying Gaze. Quad's forced to flash back
Ghost
away.
and full send it. You know, so maybe it was kind of just like a difference in opinion of how to play that.
Yeah. All right. Redemption Cassio. That's how you know we're in dark times. Quad goes for the Petrifying Gaze. Doesn't really get a whole lot out of it. Defensive Shockwave with the Crozy Campfire, keeping Quad plenty of HP. Griffin versus Hambach off on the side. Darkwing still down below half. Herald summoned up right in range of the turret. No way to stop the charge on that one. Gets the slam, but the turret's still standing for now. Fire.
Sentinels holding that turret for now. Quad, no flash or ghost, so couldn't go as aggressive as I'm sure he'd like.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, back to the battle. As they do bring in the Shen. Stand United going to be used there to interrupt Impact's escape.
Quite yet, and I like where Sentinels is on the map still. They're constantly looking to make plays.
Yeah, you can see the intention right there. Hambach goes over the wall. Gakkos, though, sidestepping the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, staying alive for now. To the skies won't matter. To the ground with the Jace. 50 seconds until the Dragon spawns, but it's only 35 until Gakkos reappears on the Rift, and he will have his teleport to join up in the fight if that's what they want to go for. But I love Sentinels always looking for these plays.
Yeah, Sentinels are doing a great job with this, looking for these plays. Masu getting his base canceled actually matters because he wants to go back and spend here. And as Tempo will be hurt a bit, I also like the fact that Gakkos just accepts the death. Don't waste your flash. Yeah. This next fight is the one that matters. And but
they must stop this stack. You do not want to give FlyQuest Ocean Soul. Buhi off to the side. Keep your eyes on the Seraphine. Where's the Encore going to be? Call of the Pack already used by Hambach. Big defensive tool no longer available. Here for this assassin jungler. Accelerated shock blast from Gakos trying to find poke. Masu will always be the target for Sentinels. Kuhi over the wall, tries to go for the flash. Encore with the Breath of Life is immediately ready to respond. FlyQuest sees what Sentinels have, and they turn it right back around. Impact over the front line, petrifying gaze to slow everybody on Sentinels down. The calling, finding maximum value. Quad gets the kill into who he is. Impact has to run. Impact tries to charge back in now, but a massive heal coming in onto Masu here with the Stand United plus the barrier together. Hambach goes in, Gakos goes down. Masu still firing. Finds yet another one onto Rahel. Impact and Darkwing scrambling to get away, but they're running back towards the FlyQuest side of the map. Quad continuing to keep them here. Decimating Smash will not find anything else. FlyQuest head back over to the Ocean Drake pit. They will get 3 kills in exchange for only the 1 death on Gakos, and they will claim the Ocean Soul.
Love watching these
They're
kids.
now. Oh,
Help me. Seraphine flash.
Look Seraphine, Seraphine, look Seraphine.
They want to combo. No ult, Ori. No ult, Ori.
You can go. No. Hard.
Keep going. Can you blue it?
Yeah.
If you have.
I have ulti still. I'm hitting Dragon. I have ulti.
We can play for fight. We can Drake after.
Guys, look, please. Yeah, I'm looking. I have W too. Look, no, interfering. I have W. Keep going.
Just an ulti. I just did maybe 7Q, yeah?
I'll see Dragon. You guys change.
7Q, 7 only Q, I think.
I think it's hard, Quad. I think it's hard to walk in.
Yeah, it's hard to check into Ori.
Yeah, I
just
think
get free Dragon, no?
Good.
Okay.
Nice, good job. What sums they use?
Really good comms there, but we are back to another fight.
Back to live immediately. Hambach trying to dive in after Mazu, being protected by the cozy campfire. Flash over the wall from Hambach. He can't complete the mission. Now Impact the target for the rest of FlyQuest. They stay grouped up as 5. Yes, Masu took a chunk of damage, but Sentinels just already regenerating back to about 75%. Impact gonna face check the brush here. Cozy Campfire again back onto Masu, making sure the Lucian stays healthy. Baron down to about half HP. Sentinels moving up. Hambach still over the wall, ready to try to steal if FlyQuest want to full commit to this. Masu here with the calling, putting a lot of damage into Darkwing, but the Orianna gets behind his Scion. Impact body blocking the rest of the ult damage there. Griffin looking, but still on top of the Baron for now. Impact in the middle of everybody, stuck on top of Miasma. He cannot get away, and that means FlyQuest now have the enemy tank down. Nice damage arrives from Darkwings there with a shockwave, but it is not enough, and Impact dead body is now out of the picture. Hambach still looking for maybe the miracle steal. Blastcone takes his teammates over the wall. Hambach petrified. Hambach died. FlyQuest, they're gonna find 2 more kills and take the Baron.
FlyQuest is just too fed and too clean in these team fights. With the amount of shielding, healing, and cleanse break they put on Masu, plus the Ocean Soul, it just seems insurmountable for Sentinels.
I mean, Masu got the lead, and he's been playing so well with it both games. This guy is just on fire in this series. They do not flip the Baron. They force their hand. They make them come over, even with a great shockwave from Darkwings. They go over the wall. They take out Hambach. They guarantee it.
Darkwing's doing his best to try and push Quad back a bit, but Quad just, as Cassio, buying time.
Yeah, Quad's got friends, and that calling, man. Game number 2 is the Masu story. This Lucian absolutely out of control. 8-0-2. Total gold. He's 4,000 point of origin prediction.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah, we have an arrow there onto Griffin, who tries to get away, commits the flash 2, tagged by the very end of the Encore. Griffin should be dead here, but the problem is, Sentinels is sending a lot for Jungle Shen. They do end up getting him, but they're going to lose their inhibitor turret plus inhibitor up there in the top lane as the trade. So, okay, you got to kill.
I mean, you can't defend it anyway, so I think, you know, it's like, if you can't do anything about top lane, well, you can do something here. They got a kill, and they did get that tower, so they get some objective bounties. They get a little bit.
Recognize that Gakos was in the enemy jungle. They want to try to find some sort of an angle to punish, but Cryogen with a nice sidestep there. Sentinels still all grouped up. FlyQuest, they don't really care right now. Griffin's separated from the rest of the team, but he's Shen. He's fine with that.
Look at bot lane. No one's going to answer Gakko, so he's saying, you guys can start it. I'll
Take
just
your
go
time.
push.
Yeah, FlyQuest is actually trying to force Sentinels to start it. I really love this play now that Sion has already burned TP and all. So Sentinel's going to have to start it, then Gakkos will come down.
Masu getting whatever little chip damage that he
He's not
can.
coming down.
Chunking Impact away. The culling flying out. Impact losing most of his HP, but does get healed now by his support. FlyQuest still looking for the fight as Gakkos is ready to commit here with a TP over the wall.
Wow.
There's the pick. Darkwings dies first in the fight, and that means lights out for Sentinels. Hambach charges in onto Quad, gets met with a face full of poison. Rahel gunned down at the end of the game, gunned down at the start of the game. The Bullets have found Rahel. FlyQuest, it's 5-0. Elder Dragon not required. They're gonna march it straight to the Nexus.
Yeah, they've got this one wrapped up, and on that, Quad went for a 1v4 flank on the Casio. The team pulls the pincer, wins the game.
FlyQuest told the whole story through bottom lane. It was a 2v2 bot diff, and it's FlyQuest match point.
What a great game overall. I mean, Quad 2-0-10, crowd